Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey teamed up with Monster Jam, and we want to show you exactly what happens when we combine the madness of Monster Jam with the magic of a circus. Take a look behind the curtain as we show you exactly how we brought Ringling Bailey Circuit to life.
The goal for the collaboration between Ringling and Monster was really to bring these two things together.
Bailey Circuit is a lovable robot who introduced Ringling Brothers on Monday. We saw Bailey become one of the most popular elements. She is immediately lovable and adored by fans, especially kids, so we couldn't wait to introduce her to our Monster Jam band.
Bringing Bailey to life was a lot of fun. Our creative team in the fleet department did an amazing job putting everything together and making it come to life.
And together they worked on perfecting her fur, her tail, her ears, her tongue.
Excited?
That make her truly authentic and bring her character to life.
Brianna Mom is absolutely a great fit. She brings a lot of fun and enjoyment. We're really looking forward to what Brianna can bring to the show.
We're all one family here at Felter David, so we were excited to bring all the joy and family to the fans. Bring to Monster Jam and to bring Bailey to audiences in a new way. And we're excited to see how she performs in competition.
We're super excited to bring these new trucks to the Monster Jam fans. Bringing Ringling in is an exciting one. We're always looking for the new truck design to push the limits and push the boundaries.
The absolute best thing about everything we do is getting to see fans react. And I know that kids and families are going to love seeing Bailey Circuit get on the track and show off at Monster Jam.
It's party time! It's Logan Ashland! It's Sparkle Smash! Logan, finally I get the chance to interview. I feel like I haven't got the chance to see you this whole weekend. So it's a fan favorite interview, right? Fan favorite. So I want to get the fans involved. So I found one of the cutest fans in Monster Jam. I'm gonna put him up on the screen because he's got a question for you. Shout out to the Monster Jam, I know! So what is your favorite trick, Miss Logan Ashland?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with a donut. Donuts are my favorite tricks ever because when we get into that tight spin, we are full throttle and you're just, the world is moving so quickly around you and it is so much fun. That is by far my favorite trick.
Now, I've seen you do some crazy donuts. She had a crazy save. Go look it up on YouTube. It was incredible. What is one of the things that, maybe what's a trick that you're still trying to work on, that you're trying to get better? I know you're constantly watching yourself, critiquing yourself. What's something that you want to get better at?
Yeah, honestly, I'm one of the rookie drivers. I am a rookie driver on this tour. There are no other drivers out here that are rookies, so you'll see that the skill levels are a little bit different, and so I'm still trying to get a hang of poppers. So we'll typically go off of some of these obstacles here and try and get the Monster Jam truck up on 2 wheels and balance it, which they make it look so easy. It is actually very technical, so that's what I'm working on right now.
And we've got a whole fan base back here. We got a unicorn over here. We got a unicorn over here. If we got any other Sparkle Smash fans in the house, make some noise for Logan Ashland.
Monster Jam fans, I'm gonna need you guys to make some noise. I need you to get loud, okay? Make some noise for Trayton Robbins, driver of Crazy Train. They got you, they got your back. And you know what, maybe they heard because Trayton Robbins and Crazy Train took that overall event win in the event we just had earlier today. But it doesn't always happen like this, Trey, where it comes down to a tiebreaker. So tell the fans, what is it like for you? When was the moment you found out that you took home the overall?
About 30 seconds before I was doing the interview overall was when I found out and staying consistent, I guess, was key. I didn't really even think I was in the contentions for it because I didn't win nothing. This event here tonight, I really want to pick it up in racing. I was really great last year and this year. I've been to the final round a handful of times and just cannot make it happen. So tonight's the night, I can feel it. We're close to home and Crazy Train's ready to tear it up.
And you know, I know the entire family that is involved in your career. I know you guys work so hard, and clearly it pays off because not only are you driving these trucks, but you're rebuilding them, not only during the events, but during the weeks. You can build a transmission from the ground up, which is insane. So I wonder, when you finish an event like that, is there a part of the truck that you're thinking about, hey, I gotta check on this? What's that, kind of diagnostic process like?
It all depends how the event goes, but sometimes if you do a stop meet, you have to force transmissions and stuff. You're always looking at the color of the fluid or really feeling to make sure the clutches are good. But motor, you're always listening to make sure that everything's running good, listening to valve drain issues, all that good stuff.
And of course, we have to highlight your run in the Trios Skills competition because not only was the run so insane and fun to watch, but you were one of the only drivers, I think, here this weekend to get in 2 attempts that were both combinations, which the fans absolutely go crazy for. We got footage of that right now. So talk to us through these moves because I have a feeling it's calculated for you. You're not out there just, throwing things against the wall.
Yeah, that's for sure. Usually they are calculated, but in this event in particular, I felt like I was sloppy and I couldn't get my truck under control, but it looked great to the fans and they really loved it.
They definitely did, and I gotta say that track was tripping up almost every competitor out there, but you remained consistent, developed a crazy run, and of course now we're getting footage into your freestyle run as well, which a lot of the drivers, we talk about throttle rhythm, and you've got great throttle rhythm. Do you think that your technical knowledge kind of helps you stay ahead of the game, stay really close to the tune to having your truck dialed in?
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely wrenching on the truck and knowing how the truck works as far as the driver really puts you up there as far as being able to drive the truck that much better. My father's taught us from a young age everything. I've been around monster trucks from the day I can remember. He's taught us a bunch of stuff. Me and my brother really taking it to the next level on learning how the trucks work, other than what our father's taught us.
Okay, and I just got one final question for you because your Monster Jam truck is one of the coolest things on the track, which is a train horn. What do the Pittsburgh fans need to do so that we can make sure we definitely get to hear that horn?
That's for sure. Pittsburgh. When I'm out there doing my parade lap, I want to see all the crazy fans in the stands honking their horn to signal me to honk my crazy horn inside my crazy train.
You got it. He's the overall event champion of the last event. Make some noise for Trayden Robbins in Crazy Train.
This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Bringing the chaos every week. No delays, no filler. Just pure unfiltered stadium action. Packed into one epic turbocharged episode. Action never stops. It's the best of the Stadium Series event. Full speed. No brakes. This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Watch Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Monster Jam channel.
Fans, I'm standing by in the pits with John Zimmer Jr., driver of Terminal Velocity. John, you had a great start to the day, taking home a win for JCB Racing in two-wheel skills competition. We thought you might have had a clean sweep throughout the day. You were this close, but then, oh, here we go. Gotta look out here. Lots can happen down here in the pits, fans, including losing your giant BKT tire in the middle of freestyle, which is what happened to you. Walk us through what happened in that moment.
Yeah, you know, parts breakage is the name of the game here at Monster Jam. I thought my truck was 100%. It certainly felt 100% the entire first half, you know, got racing, it got two-wheel skills, and I was sending that thing big in freestyle, as you can see right there. That right front tire decided it didn't want to play anymore. That just happens, you know, parts failure is part of Monster Jam, and had the crew in the back. We got this thing worked on it. It took us about an hour or so to fix everything. It ended up breaking some more stuff. Ended up taking a knuckle out, a bunch of broken bolts, random stuff like that. But really hoping my truck's good to go now. I put a lot of effort in it, put a lot of time between events, and we'll see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, we saw your team back there during the little break before this event, and they were just going crazy to make sure everything was working. You talked about the break a little bit. How important is it to have this team around you and their support to make sure you're back on track to get out here?
Oh, super important for sure, you know, it lets me keep my head clear as far as driving inside of that truck, you know, knowing I got a good team behind me, backing me up, knowing Ad's back there, working as hard as he can. I stole Chucky Pocket's crew chief, Nick, just had a weekend off. I said, no, Nick, you're coming with me, I need an extra hand. So I got a new guy, Jonathan, back there, he's still learning, so, man, we got an amazing support system, amazing crew with us. Let's come out here and really throw it down for these fans.
How's the confidence feeling now going into the new event tonight?
Oh, I'm still good. My confidence is good. My mind's all clear. I got my sights set on tonight's event, and I'm coming out swinging just like I did this afternoon. I'm going to pick up that last event. I'm going to try to get a freestyle win here tonight.
All right, fans, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Monster Jam is proud to be partnered with the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, where we join them in the fight against childhood cancer. And I'm joined by the driver of the Dragon, Cody Saucier. And Cody, I think you're a perfect person to talk to the fans a little bit about this partnership and your own experiences actually with St. Jude by just being involved with Monster Jam.
Absolutely. We've been involved with St. Jude for quite some time now, and it's been a ride. All the donations coming in, our partnership is just, it goes hand in hand. It's awesome. A little story I'd like to share with you and all the fans. My first year competing in Monster Jam was 2014. The home of St. Jude is Memphis. I did Memphis Monster Jam, we did a display there. Got to go to St. Jude, pay a visit, and I just couldn't believe that that facility existed, how it operated. The best thing to me, what stood out the most was there's not a bill that a parent or family or child, anybody has to worry about. Food's covered, the lodging is covered. That speaks volumes. It's all help because of you guys, this donation stuff. You talk about it better than I do, this QR code stuff, man. It's awesome.
Well, you know, Cody, the fans aren't going to pick me when they get to the page. They're going to pick you, hopefully. So Cody said it perfectly, but we've added a little element of some competitive fun for you guys. We're raising money for a great cause, but we're adding some fun. So scan that QR code. You're going to see these 8 drivers. Okay, Cody's going to be an option. Dragon's going to be there. If you guys choose Dragon, make your donation under his name. All the proceeds go directly to St. Jude. But the driver with the most donations under their name will be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the event. Now, Cody, look at Ashline. She's been crowned 2 times already. I mean, do you think Pittsburgh can have your back? Do you think you could be the St. Jude Ambassador of the event today?
That's awesome. May the ambassador be whoever it may be, but to me, this is a whole other competition. So you guys get some donations going for us. Oh, Dragon's up there at the top of the list, I see. That's where I want to stay. Get the most percentages. You know, the more we get out of you guys, the crazier I'm going to go. Just like I said, it's a competition in itself. But man, those little guys and gals, man, that's who I'm proud for this weekend.
Perfectly said. You heard Cody say it. Right now, if you just scan that QR code and only one person were to donate just $1 to Cody Saucier, there you have it. He'd be the St. Jude Ambassador of the event. We'll keep you guys updated on this competition as we move on throughout the entire event, but make an impact with Monster Jam in St. Jude today.
About 5 years ago, I drew emojis. It's kind of cool. And then I made it into a walking truck. It represents the cancer journey in my life. Cancer is not a great feeling. I've just got turned upside down. Went from being normal to being different. I found hope in life. St. Jude is an amazing place now. Thank you for saving lives.
25 years of this incredible Monster Jam truck. That's what we're celebrating. And this truck is none other than Ed Loco. So I had to bring the driver, MJ Solorio. Do we got any MJ Solorio, Ed Loco fans here in Pittsburgh? That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is going to be a fun season. Get the chance to just recognize this milestone for such an incredible truck. You've been driving it. You're on the podium this week. You represented it well. What's it been like this season knowing you're driving something truly special to Monster Jam fans?
It's absolutely amazing. You know, I've had the opportunity to take this Monster Jam truck overseas, down to Latin America. You and I were just down in Mexico, Puerto Rico, Chile, and Argentina to end off the year last year. And now here we are back stateside. Second place in the point series. Wasn't too happy with my performance earlier this afternoon. Got taken out first round of racing and just had issues with the track and the truck during two-wheel skills. But I was talking to my crew chief at halftime. He said, I don't care what you do, you break that truck in half for these Monster Jam fans. So we came out, we laid down a gnarly backflip with the twist, and it still looks pretty. Came out with a freestyle win, so always got to end off the event on the high. But it's been absolutely amazing being able to represent 25 years in such an iconic Monster Jam truck. You've got Gravedigger, you've got Meganon, those are all top trucks when it comes down to it, but El Toro Loco is right there with them. And being a Latino myself, todo mi gente, te lo digo, que soy el único latino aquí este fin de semana, atrás de volante del Loco, representando a todos ustedes y todos esos niños que tienen un sueño, porque sabes que yo empecé como todos ustedes. Hey, Pittsburgh, I was here last year, I had one heck of a time. I'm ready to get rowdy here Saturday night. We're about to live up to the name that's on the side of that truck. We're coming out of the bucket shoots hot, so y'all better buckle up.
Now you see why they put him in a Monster Jam truck. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna run through a wall. Well, hey man, we're gonna keep the celebration going with a Ed Loco fan. Everybody, can we make some noise for Abel over here? So you were telling me earlier, like how many Ed Locos do you have?
10.
At least 10. Too many to count at this point. So I'm gonna test your knowledge. You seem like you know a little bit about Monster Jam. So I got an Ed Loco question for you specifically. If you can get this question right, I've got one of the coolest prizes of the entire event. So it says, what special feature does Ed Loco have that no other Monster Jam truck has? In fact, if you want, you can talk to MJ. Oh, he's got it! Oh! He doesn't need your help! Wow! Okay, so you got this already? Alright, what's the special feature? C. It blows smoke. Let's find out. Oh yeah, so simple, so easy, you didn't need any help. And you know what? Go ahead and present him with this prize. I'm gonna show the camera. This is a special certificate to the post-event meet and greet where you're not only gonna get the chance to hang out with MJ, you're gonna see Logan Ashline, Cody Saucier, and all the rest of the drivers right after the event. Take some pictures, get some autographs. You and 3 other people are gonna get the chance to come through and hang out with us. Does that sound pretty cool?
Yes.
Are you excited to go meet the drivers?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, if you guys want to come through and hang out with us at the end of the event, go ahead, scan the QR code that's going to be on the screen. Spots are limited and sales end an hour after the event starts. So you got to scan that QR code and get your tickets. And for now, we're going to go celebrate and hopefully we'll see you there.
We protect what we know and make it run long, so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to a big game, or anywhere life takes you. Lucas Oil is committed to giving you all of life's requirements. Lucas Oil, it works.
To get you geared up and ready for the action-packed event that we've got ready to unleash on this track right here, let's take a look at this video and hear from the official voice of Monster Jam on television, Scott Jordan.
Getting ready for tonight's competitions. It is time out for Track Games brought to you by Speedmaster. Every trucks, every stunts, Monster Jam. Up first is the JCB Racing Competition. We'll start with the Monster Jam truck staged at the starting line. After the Cincy member lights, the final light will go green. Navigating this challenging track. This race can be won off the starting line with horsepower, or technical skill in the turns. That's when the skill, seat time, and precision for drivers will come into play. Each competitor has the option to take the corner to super wide trips, never taking their foot off the gas, making a slightly funky race and in a tight, narrow turn, avoiding the obstacle and accelerating to the finish line. Next up is the two-wheel skills challenge. Our superstars will attempt their best two-wheel maneuvers to wow you, the judges, using only 2 of the 4 PPG tires. In this competition, you will see technical accommodation moves combining skill, concentration, and balance to pull off some amazing maneuvers like stoppies.
You like the new unicorn truck?
No.
You like the new airplane truck? No. You like the new train truck? Which one do you like the best?
Well, the amazing UNOH technicians gear up our Monster Jam trucks for the second half of the event. Flying freestyle motocross superstars will take to the skies. Our riders will do a quick warm-up session and will jump right into the best trick competition. The skill and athleticism of our MMX superstars will be on display as they make for knickknacks, supermans, whips, and maybe even a backflip. Our final competition of the event is the freestyle competition. Our Monster Jam drivers will compete for your score by performing the most dynamic freestyle run. The track features unique obstacles which can lead to some awesome moves. Each obstacle is buried in a corner of the pond and can provide the driver with different ways they intend to perform a run consisting of big air, momentum, and wow moments as they compete to earn the highest fan score by you at judgesover.com. Now get ready for the ultimate high-octane adventure as your Monster Jam begins in just a few minutes.
Monster Jam fans, one of the coolest parts about our sport is that you're not just spectators, you guys are official fan judges. And we're going to practice doing that right now. So go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen and go to judgezone.com. Again, that's judgezone.com. You're going to type in the code PIT, and we're going to go ahead and do this right now. So in the real event, I'll say scoring is open, and that'll be your cue that 20 seconds are on the clock. So we're going to do that right now. 3, 2, 1, scoring is open. Get to judgezone.com, type in the code PIT, slide that PKT slider all the way up or all the way down, depending on what score you want to give. That score will be combined with our expert judge score, and that will be the official score for that driver. So, we got a couple seconds left to figure out what you guys thought of this practice round. Let's check out the video screen and your official score is a 7.452. You see the expert score right there. Those two will be combined to give you the total score for that driver. Before every competition, we'll give you the criteria so that way you guys can make an accurate decision. But remember, you gotta make a quick decision because those 20 seconds go by so fast. So we're counting on you guys to score each and every round to crown our winner and ultimately crown our champion.
Tony builds everything. Tony Tech is versatile. Tony brings the barbell. Tony Tech is heavy and strong. Tony needs his work to last, inside and out. Tony Tech resists when he races. Tony goes unbound his best movements.
The live streaming and/or recording of Monster Jam events is prohibited. Live events may not be broadcasted, transmitted, reproduced, or otherwise distributed in any form without the express written consent of Feld Motorsports. As our drivers strap into their trucks and gear up for the competition to come, we too are getting ready for all of the action. So I'd love to check in with my team and kind of see who they think will be the one to walk away with that trophy. Katie, I'm going to start with you. Who do you think is going to get that PKT Overall Event Championship here tonight?
Well, Keaton, John Zimmer Jr. took home the first 2 wins earlier today in JCB Racing and two-wheel skills, but it was actually MJ Solorio and Toro Loco that took home that final freestyle win. I spoke to him after that, and he said he was feeling kind of down, but he was finally finding his groove. He completed that beautiful backflip, and I think he's got a little bit more confidence going into tonight. Carlos talked about he's a fan favorite. He's going to have a lot of these people here in Pittsburgh cheering for him, so I'm going to go with El Toro Loco.
You know what, Katie, I've definitely seen how the Pittsburgh fans are taken to El Toro Loco, and it does. It seems like they absolutely have a whole new fan base right here in this arena. But Carlos, you're in the stands, and I know you've got a ton of thoughts, so I want to know, who do you think will be holding that trophy at the end of the night?
I'm going to go with the driver who's already taken gold this weekend. This driver actually didn't place first in any of the competitions, but was so consistent across every single competition that he was able to accumulate enough points to take that win. So with that being said, he's one of the strongest racers, one of the few competitors that was able to get a combo in the two-wheel skills challenge. So my official overall host pick is Triton Robbins Crazy Train.
Alright, you know what, he is on a definite wave of momentum. We're going to see how that carries him into this event. And I'm happy to say I'm going to even mix this up even more. My pick for overall is Cody Saucier in Dragon. I was talking to him as he was up here at the desk earlier, and I think that he's dialed in. I think this track will prove some tricky parts, and it's going to take a driver who's able to overcome those inconsistencies, keep it all in control, and potentially take that overall win. But Pittsburgh, as fun as it is for us to go back and forth, it doesn't really matter what we think. It totally matters what you think, though, because after the JCB Racing competition, we're handing scoring over to you. You will decide the destiny of our drivers at judgeszone.com. And I'm telling you, even just 1, 2, 3 people scoring can make the difference between crowning a champion. But that just about does it for Monster Jam Trackside. In just a few minutes, we are about to unleash the 8 superstars of Arena Championship Series East. So Pittsburgh, I just have one question for you. Who's ready for Monster Jam?
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, the JCB Dirt Squad.
He's one of the fastest guys out on the track. Make some noise for Cody Soucier in Dragon.
Representing the black and green wrecking machine, it's Brandon Arthur, Grave Digger.
Snagging all the freestyle wins here this weekend. It's MJ Zelorio, El Toro Loco.
Making her debut full-time season, Logan Ashline, Sparkle Snap.
He's leading the series. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Representing Sendit Motorsports, John Zimmer, Megalodon.
He just won that overall event championship earlier today. It's Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Representing Buffalo, New York, playing arms in the air for Montana Robbins, playing crazy.
Pittsburgh, give it up one more time for your Monster Jam superstars.
Monster Jam fans, today we recognize a historic milestone, 250 years in the American story. Go ahead and help us by taking out your cell phones, turning on those flashlights, and lighting up the arena as we continue to honor those who will carry that story forward.
For 250 years, America has been powered by strength, freedom, and resilience. Values that live in the heart of Monster Jam, and values that continue to inspire this great nation. The United States of America! We proudly honor our active duty military, veterans, first responders, and frontline heroes. If you are among these incredible individuals, we ask that you stand and be recognized for your service and sacrifice. Let's show them our appreciation, Monster Jam fans! Please welcome the Pittsburgh Firefighter Honor Guard as they present our nation's colors. And now, as we honor America and commemorate its 250th birthday, we ask that you rise if you are able and remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem, sung by Angelina Angelsic.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last
Monster Jam is an experience like no other. A phenomenon that is trending across the world. Born from raw power, driven by fearless competitors. Strength is measured in horsepower and emotions that are pushed to their edge. But the true force, the spark that ignites it all, is you, the fans.
You are the roar that pushes us to strive
We need your energy.
So get up. Get loud.
every clap, every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it.
We can hear you.
Pittsburgh, are you ready?
I said, are you ready? Pittsburgh!
Pittsburgh, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Superstars seated into a bracket based on random draw. The winners of this round will advance to the semifinals, and they'll be that much closer to the racing win. So I've got one question to kick this event off. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
Our first matchup here in the JCB Racing competitions, pulled to the line. In the left lane, make some noise for Montana Robbins in Playing Crazy. He's taking on his opponent in the right lane, Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Round one, here it is, the first matchup as these two go head to head. Each of them hoping to make it to the semi and final round. First to test out the track, see those conditions, Lane Crazy, the first truck to advance on to the semifinals. But in the left lane, make some noise, Pittsburgh, for Brandon Arthur in green sticker. He's taking on his opponent in the right lane. It's NJ Celorio in El Toro Loco. A long-time rivalry between these two trucks, and it's coming down to the second matchup of JCB Racing. Who will advance on? Let's go green! In the left lane, put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He's taking on his dear-old dad. It's a John Zimmer in Megalodon. We had a repeat here in the semifinals of the event just hours ago. We did see John Zimmer Jr. take out his dad, John Zimmer in Megalodon. Will terminal velocity come back on top again? Let's find out. Let's go racing! John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. That aerial shot is a great way to see that racing finish. For the second time here today, John Zimmer Jr. takes out John Zimmer. Only one spot remains in the semi-final race. Who will take on terminal velocity in the semifinals? It's gonna be one. Monster Jam fans, you see it now. We've got the JCB Dirt Squad headed to the track. You see that rut created right here, Crazy Train on the racing track. That, of course, is created by the traction from the truck. PPG tires coming through on that race. But in order to make this as fair as possible, as clean as possible, we want to make sure that we've got that track good to go. So our JCB team is hard at work.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. So I've got two buddies right here. Can you guys?
Oh, you love this.
Can you switch over here? Solomon, come over here. And then go. You were telling me that you had a favorite Monster Jam truck. Which one is it?
Great Digger.
All right. And can you tell us who this is right here?
Asa.
And what's his favorite Monster Jam truck? It was an easy answer. I was trying to set you up, make you look cool. It's fine. You know, we're gonna play the game. All right, Asa, are you ready to help him out? Solomon, are you ready to help him out? All right, here's the deal. There's gonna be a trophy up on the screen. A couple of helmets are gonna drop on top. Make sure you don't lose the trophy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna jump in the middle of you guys. So scoot over this one. There we go. There we go. All right. What do we think? Almost there. What are we thinking? I see, all right, what is this section thing over here? So I see a lot of ones. We see a lot of ones. What about over there? There's somebody saying 3. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. All right. Asa, Solomon, you guys need a second to, you guys know which one it is? All right, who's gonna say it? Ah, you got yours. All right, which one is it? Our guess is 1. Final answer. Such an awesome, for guessing where the trophy is, you guys will walk away with your very own Mini Jams playset. Here's one for you. And you know what? Here's one for you as well. Hey, Monster Jam fans, can we make some noise for Solomon and Asa?
You saw those St. Jude helmets, and I gotta remind you guys of the St. Jude Ambassador competition going on right now. You can see Dragon and Gravedigger both 50-50 have received donations. Will your donation make the difference and crown someone else as the St. Jude Ambassador of the event? We'll keep you posted as that moves on throughout the entire competition. But scan that QR code and donate now. We're back. We're ready on the track to find out who will advance on. In the left lane, make some noise for Trey and Robin and see Trey. He's taking on Cody Soucier in Dragon. Now these are 2 of the fastest racers we've had in the series. Each one of them hoping to make it to that final round. Cody Soucier in Dragon held that undefeated racing champ for a while, but Trey Robbins does have 1 win against Cody Soucier in Dragon. Will he get another today? Who will advance on? You see those lights there at the end of the arena. A heart-stopping moment for these monsters approach. Nothing for them. Those purple lights do cue the drivers to restage and the JCB racing start line. They're going to restage that race. Watch for that green light. Let's go!
Monster Jam fans, it's now time for the semi-final round. We started with 8, and now we're down to the fastest final 4. You guys did such a good job during the first round. Let's see if you can match that energy for round number 2. Pittsburgh, who's ready for the JCB semi-final round?
We're ready for that semi-final round. You heard Carlos say it on Jason Oriel and on Toro Loco. Both for the same racing record on the series that happens to the weekends here in Pittsburgh. 4-8. For a fair, clean race. But we've got MJ, Solorio, and El Toro Loco advancing on to the finals. This will be the first time here this weekend that MJ Slorio makes it into the racing finals. But we're about to find out who will he race against. Now, Terminal Velocity will take on Dragon. These are two of the fastest racers on this series, the top 3 fastest. Crazy Train, Terminal Velocity, and Dragon. So we get to see these two battle it out right here on the track. Who will face off up against El Toro Loco in this round? We're about to find out, but it's not going to happen with a fast pass. And we're going to keep those track conditions fair and clean thanks to our JCB Dirt Squad.
Monster Jam fans, I want to do something with the whole arena as they get the track built and ready to go. We're going to have some fun. All right, so you guys remember that game back in elementary school, red light, green light? Well, we're going to play that right now, so check out the video screen. We're going to start with Ringling Bailey Circuit, one of our best Monster Jam fans, helping us out. Follow her lead. Oh, it's green light, it's green light. You got to move, get up out your seat, stretch your legs. Do you not know the point of this game? Green light. There we go. Now you can move. So we're gonna let these guys take over the action. One more time, actually, Pittsburgh. You guys want to see some more Monster Jam? Let me hear you.
Pittsburgh, we jump back into the JCB Racing semifinals as we see these two battle it out with a clear, clean, fair track. We got John Zimmer Jr. and Terminal Velocity taking on Cody Associate and Dragon. This is a battle of the fastest. If you're tuning into the live stream, type in who you think will win right now. But man, oh man, a tough race to see who will take on MJ Slorio in El Toro Loco. Pull to the line. Let's go racing! Officials.
at Pittsburgh. This is the racing final round. We started with 8. We're down to the fastest 2. The winner of this race will claim the racing win, the first 8 points, and the top spot on our leaderboard.
Who's gonna win?
One more time. Who's ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
In the left lane, it's your former series champion, leading the pack this season, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He's taken on MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. MJ's taken 2 freestyle wins here this weekend. And for the first time in the PPG Paints Arena, he makes it to the JCB Racing final round. A lot on the line for these 2 drivers. A first JCB Racing win for El Toro Loco. And of course, another accolade under the belt, terminal velocity. Let's John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity takes to the top of that pod for the second time this weekend. He takes the JCB Racing win for the second time today. And of course, adds those 8 points to his score. He takes the top spot on the leaderboard and proves to everyone he might just be capable of taking a series of back-to-back, because we all know that lies in consistency. And this young man is proving he's got exactly that. He's beat out the 7 competitors on the track. And of course, claims the 8 points. Your JCB Racing winner, Pittsburgh, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity.
You gonna win?
We're gonna get to hear from the winner himself right now, Pittsburgh. You saw him fastest out of the track, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity.
Fans, I'm standing by with John Zimmer Jr. This is your 7th JCB Racing win, your 2nd today. As you came into this afternoon, did you just say, hey, I'm just gonna come out there and rinse and repeat, or did you change anything up?
I definitely just wanted to come out here and make the rounds count. Put a lot of effort in between the events, myself and my team included, to get my truck back out here and feel 100% out here on the track for you fans. So just taking it 1 round at a time. I was feeling good, but that last round was gnarly. I mean, the track is so slick out here, so much water on the track, it's wild, but makes for some cool races. Wouldn't want to race anybody else but MJ over there in El Toro. He was looking real fast tonight, but I got him this time. First 8 points tonight, we're doing pretty good.
All right, we're heading into 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, another win that you took home this morning. Are you gonna keep it alive?
I'm feeling pretty good. Like I was saying, the track is feeling a little bit slick, so it's gonna make doing 2-wheel tricks a little bit more tricky, but it's gonna make it wilder and crazier, guys. In Pittsburgh, we're just getting started. You guys thought racing was pretty wild, right? Nah, we got more coming at you. You wanna see some more?
More action coming up and more from John Zimmer Jr. Fans, make some noise!
A big congratulations to John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He takes the top spot on the BK team overall event leaderboard. You can see there he secured those 8 points. El Toro Loco, MJ Solorio in second with a total of 7 points. And there you have it. We've got a 2-way tie for third between Dragon and Flame Crazy, and a 4-way tie for 5th place between the rest of the pack. Now you can see each one of these drivers has accrued points for that JCB Racing competition, but they're going to have another shot at 8 points coming up soon. That's coming up in the 2-wheel skills competition. And this will be the first opportunity for you all to become official Monster Jam judges at judgeszone.com. The 2-wheel skills challenge, we get to see each driver make 2 attempts at their craziest moves. So have your smartphones ready, scan that QR code, and make sure you're scoring and deciding the destiny for our drivers.
I won.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for the Mini Jams race. And I have my buddy Ava here, who's going to be hanging out with us and competing against two of the other Monster Jam trucks. So first of all, how many times did you say that you've been to Monster Jam before?
4 times.
4 times. And actually, I want to know, what's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Gravedigger.
And I want to highlight something. So can you show Cody over here? Check out the nails. You want to talk about a super fan repping her favorite Monster Jam truck? That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I gotta put you on the screen. Hey, so I think I already know what the answer is gonna be, but if you look on the video screen, you're gonna have 3 choices: Gravedigger, Megalodon, Toro. Who do you think's gonna win this race?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger, of course. Well, let's see if you're right. We got them lined up. 3, 2, 1, and they are off. Gravedigger's starting pretty strong around that first turn, heading out in front. Toro's trying to make a move just past Megalodon. Still in first. Oh no! Toro passed Gravedigger. Are you feeling nervous?
Yeah.
If Gravedigger does not win, you do not get a prize. You understand it? This is a lot of pressure. What is going on? Megalodon's taking the win. Gravedigger wins! So, Ava, what do you think that means?
I get a prize.
You do get a prize! Alright, check this out. So you're gonna get the chance to meet the driver of Gravedigger, the driver of Megalodon, the driver of Infinite Local, and all the rest of the drivers right after the event. If you want to take this, this is for you. Show it to Cody over here. If you want to come to the Potion Meet and Greet, we'll give you some info on that in a little bit. But are you excited to go and meet all of the drivers?
Yes.
Can we make some noise one more time for Ava?
If you want to see Ava and all the superstars at the post-event meet and greet, make sure you scan that QR code right now. Unfortunately, we don't have room for everybody at the post-event meet and greet, so we do stop sales at halftime. Now is your chance to scan that QR code, get your tickets, and secure your spot for the post-event meet and greet. Monster Jam fans, it's time for our second competition of the event. It's the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And in this competition, we're going to get to see the drivers pull off some crazy maneuvers. So we're going to give you guys another look at that 2-Wheel Skills criteria. These are some of the things we're going to keep our eyes out for in the competition. We're going to be looking for stoppies, poppers, and moonwalks, and we might even get lucky and see a combination. But we also want to give you a little inside look at some of our Monster Jam superstars describing some of the moves that they might just attempt here today.
My favorite Monster Jam skill would definitely be a PPG skywheelie into the waterfall. So you approach the pod, pop it up right up on top, land, walk it all the way across. My favorite skill is the stop. It's a move how you do that in Monster Jam truck. You can use side up. Pop it right up on the stop. And the moonwalk is the impact. Reverse, up, over the R6, pitch that lip with the front tires, set it up on the wheelie bar, sit there for a few seconds, if it cooperates. Try to walk it up the R6 across the pod.
My favorite skill is doing a combination. Moonwalk.
You alright? No.
To a tombstone. And off.
It's time for you fans to get the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge started. So follow along and clap your hands.
It's your time to shine. Make your voice heard. JudgesZone.com. Score now.
Logan Ashline, Sparkle Smash fearlessly kicks off the pack of the competition. You see her fighting track conditions on that second attempt though, and I think it will be kind of a look forward into what we're about to see. This is a tough track out there, and I think that it's going to be tough for some major competitors here. But first to go in the pack is it never easy, but Logan Ashline, she fearlessly looks down that. She knows all those Sparkle Smash fans are supporting her here in Pittsburgh. So we're going to see that score that you guys left in. Let's check it out. The score for Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash is... It's a 5.044 right now. That's good enough for first place. Check this out on the Super Glue to the Action replay. This first attempt from Logan, really clean, really good. She's got control of that truck, throws it up with those 2 BKT tires, and that shows you guys how much control she's got of that 12,000-pound unicorn. She's got her fan base backing her up, and of course that score sets the pace for the two-wheel scales competition. Next to the track, put your hands together for Brandon Arthur in Grave Digger.
Representing the black and green wrecking machine, it's Brandon Arthur Grave Digger. If you like what you saw, go to JudgesZone.com and score now.
Now that is a smart run by Brandon Arthur right there in Grave Digger. You saw him feeling out those track conditions on that first attempt, and then he said, hold on, no, I'm going to throw it up. I know exactly what to do for my second attempt there for Pittsburgh. A really successful second attempt, and again, really intelligent driving out there to make that maneuver, make that assessment, adjust, and show up. But we've got your scores locked in. Brandon Arthur's up against that score to beat, held by Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. It's a score of a 5.044. The score for Brandon Arthur in Grave Digger is... Pittsburgh 7.284. We have a new leader. Great moment for Brandon Arthur as he takes to the top of the leaderboard. And check out the Super Glue to the Action replay. A phenomenal shot right there. Really gets you that verticality that he's got on the truck, completely up and down. 12,000 pounds bouncing just again. That smart move of reading the track, realizing that ramp was not going to give him what he needed. So he just for that second attempt and absolutely throws him down. He takes the top spot with that score to beat of a 7.284. Next up, it's John Zimmer in Megalodon. He's looking for those fans in the crowd, the sea of Monster Jam fans, and he's looking for those of Megalodon supporters. He's going to see who's back in here. But let's see if he throws down to impress Pittsburgh.
attempt was forever. He played, he pressed pause like a video game. If you like that, can you make some noise for John Zimmer, Megalodon? You gotta get to judgeszone.com, only a couple seconds left.
You see that surgical precision, you see the champion composure. John Zimmer absolutely throws down in the two-wheel skills. What'd you think, Pittsburgh? We got teeth flying everywhere. I think we had maybe some birthdays happen at Christmas or two during the time he was up on two PPG tires. Absolute insanity, and you all scored that run. We have the score to beat, held up by Brandon Arthur and Gravedigger. It's a score of a 7.284. The score for John Zimmer in Megalodon is... We got a new leader at 8.412. That is the new score to beat. The event earlier today, Megalodon had a great dual run as well. Came so close to that victory. You can see that vengeance coming back right here in his run too. Successful attempts on a track that is really giving a lot of the other competitors trouble. But you see, that's what it takes. He is absolutely a champion in those moves. He's making those smart moves by pulling off maneuvers. He knows how he can push that truck, when and where he can do it, and it might just get him a competition win. But we got more two-wheel action coming your way. It's the overall event champion from earlier today. Let's hear it for Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train. He's lined up, he's dialed in, he's ready.
Two solid attempts, incredible balance. Let us know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
Trayton Robbins and Crazy Train, you did it right, Pittsburgh, because you got to hear that train horn plenty of times there, but one thing we really love to see is that the personality coming out for Trayton, right? We see that calculated approach. There's so much going on in his head. He's reading the track, he's reading the truck, he's taking it all into consideration and pulling off some serious maneuvers. We've got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Trayton Robbins and Crazy Train, it's an 8.119. That's a solid score, and right now good enough for second place. As we move on throughout that two-wheel competition, we take a look at some of those highlights from Train Robbins in a Crazy Train. And as we get closer and closer to crowning that overall event champion, and of course, we gotta check in with our St. Jude ambassador of the event as well. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Last we checked, and sure enough, it's MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco currently in the lead to be the St. Jude ambassador of the event. This is going to cause some serious drama because Logan Ashline and Sparkle Smash, she's taken it twice so far here in Pittsburgh. And if you guys are Sparkle Smash fans, Logan could really use some love over here on the leaderboard. Also, Montana Robbins could use some love too. Even $1 under their name helps with those donations. We crown as St. Jude ambassador of the year as well. So Pittsburgh, your positive impact can not only happen here for our Monster Jam drivers, but most importantly, help families in need affected by childhood cancer. Help us fight the fight. Scan that QR code here today.
Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. You gotta let us know at judgeszone.com. What did you think about landing one of the hardest moves in Monster Jam?
John Zimmer Jr., absolute madness. Pittsburgh, did you see the save? This is crazy because just maybe an hour ago, this truck was in pieces. But John Zimmer and his dad, they worked tirelessly to get that truck back out, and you can see exactly why he wants that truck in a full competition condition. So we've got the score to beat right now, which is held by John Zimmer and Megalodon. It's a score of an 8.412. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... Check it out, an 8.705. That absolutely is the new score to beat. He takes to the top of the leaderboard. Check it out at the Super Glued to the Action replay. John Zimmer Jr. in his element. I mean, he is nicknamed the Combo King for a reason, but to be able to come on top of these track conditions, to be able to come off of a racing win, to come back from those truck repairs, I mean, you can see exactly why how he took that entire series championship and is on his way to do so again this season. Here's the save on the sidewall doing it. Absolute madness from Terminal Velocity. Let's get those twirl horns in the air for MJ Deloria. MJ Delorio's got his eyes on the prize. You know exactly who he needs to take out. But target is on the back of turn velocity. MJ Delorio determined to take this win. Don't forget, MJ Delorio started off as a super fan. He's truly that story of super fan, the superstar. So let's see what he lays down here in the PPG Paints Arena. Attempt number 1. Attempt number 1 for MJ Delorio El Toro logo. He bounces on those 2 PPG tires. He's saying, let me go again. He's giving that cue for him to refire. He's hoping that he gets that attempt number 2 here in the competition. Sounds good. Let's see if he can refire and go into that second attempt. But you gotta think about that visibility there for any of the drivers. But 2 PPG tires. Absolute madness. Complete control. MJ Delorio lining up for attempt number 2. It's a real skills competition. He knows it's gotta be big. He knows it's gotta be good. Let's see what he's got. The steering wheel's out the cat on the middle of the pod. He just took a knee. The steering wheel, Pittsburgh.
Look, man, no hands. MJ Delorio and Toro Loco. Less than 20 seconds left. Score now, score now, score now.
MJ Delorio and El Toro Loco absolutely gunning for those 8 points. He knew exactly when to push that truck, and he says, hey, I guess I might need this for freestyle. You might need it for freestyle, MJ, but absolute show off. I mean, that's gotta be some flair. You have to have some confidence to add that into the truck, into that run. And we've got first scores up against that current score to be held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. It's a score of an 8.705. The score for MJ Delorio in El Toro Loco is an 8.694. That is so close, but right now that's good enough for second place. You know what, Pittsburgh, I heard you on that one. Don't forget your score at judgeszone.com alone could make the difference for a driver. You saw how close that was, 8.7, 8.6. Your score at judgeszone.com can make the difference for your favorite driver for that run that you think deserves to win. So make sure you're having to stay in those scores. Judgeszone.com. MJ Scenario takes second place. Such a cool shot there for the Super Blue move to the action replay. When you see him time and line up that truck, every driver that is having success in this competition, you see those calculations going into it. I think that's really speaking to the difficulties these track conditions are giving them, and of course the skill of our Monster Jam drivers. We got two more to go here in the Two Wheels Comes competition. Next up, it's Cody Saucier in Dragon. You're revving the throttle. He's checking in on you, Pittsburgh. How do you feel?
What are we gonna get here, buddy?
A confident first attempt there by Cody Saucier in Dragon. He's got full control of that Monster Jam truck. Let's see what he's got for that second attempt.
That will do it. 2 attempts for Cody Saucier in Dragon. It's judgeszone.com. Only a couple more competitors left in this competition. Judgeszone.com.
Cody Saucier in Dragon. You see it, it's a confident run. You know, he's got these moves, but I think that he's taking into consideration this track and what it's going to do with this Monster Jam truck. And so those smart moves, being able to pull off the maneuvers that he know not only the truck is going to agree with, but of course that track is going to agree with as well. We've got your scores locked in already, so let's take a look. The score for Cody Saucier in Dragon is a 6.716. That's good enough for 6th place. Cody Saucier in Dragon, you can see in the Super Good Food to the Action replay. Success on that up and over, but in these momentum, in the moves, in those momentum moments, really needing that 12,000 pounds to go his exact way. So a little bit of skill here, a little bit of the track vision, but I know that Cody Saucier is going to come back and freestyle with a vengeance.
Monster Jam fans, coming up next, we've got Montana Robbins in Blade Crazy!
Montana Robbins, the youngest guy in the game to do it. With a brand new body debut this year in 2026. A
He's got half of a propeller, but it still landed the plane. It's Montana Robbins, plane crazy. He's gotta love seeing all of the arms and the planes going around. You know what? Turn those arms into some scores at judgeszone.com. He needs it. Come on. One more time, Montana Robbins.
Montana Robbins showing he's got full control of that Monster Jam truck out on that track with that 201. You gotta realize he's dealing with a lot of track conditions. They're thrown up against his way. He pulls off a cool combo, and we're gonna see exactly what scores you guys have locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is a 7.551. Pittsburgh, that means your winner of the two-wheel skills competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity takes the next 8 points. And we've got a little deja vu. He's got a repeat of the event earlier here today. This young man cannot be stopped, Pittsburgh. You got to get there. Your two-wheel skills winner.
And I'm standing by with John Zimmer Jr. Now, I'd say if it wasn't for the win, you're probably getting sick of talking to me at this point, but I certainly am not. We were just thinking back. The funny thing is, the person with the most wins today was the one who also had their truck back there in pieces getting worked on earlier. And that says a lot, but how are you feeling right now? All these wins, just so much success today.
Feeling really good, feeling super locked in, very confident behind the wheel of my truck right now. Taking home the first 2 competition wins so far. This track is so insane, man. Going a little bit earlier, the two-wheel skills, the track might not have dried out enough as I would like it to. But I said, why not go for a bicycle, because I know if it went wrong, you fans would have loved it either way. I loved it, I got a little bit more tricks up my sleeve, but we're just getting started. I can't show you guys everything yet.
Freestyle coming up next. Earlier today, you were very hungry for that sweep. You have another opportunity here. Does it add to the pressure?
It doesn't add to the pressure at all. I definitely want to get a clean sweep for sure, but I'm just looking to make a full run, fill my time, and I'm going to send that thing big, and hopefully no parts break on me this time. But if it happens, it happens. I know you fans are going to love it, and man, we've been having so much fun here tonight. Man, we got more for you guys. What do you think? You having some fun?
Pittsburgh, one more time, give it up for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity.
A big congratulations to Johnson. He is on his way to a clean sweep, taking the win in both of those competitions here today. You can check it out on the BKT overall event leaderboard. We do have him leading that top spot, El Toro Loco in second, and a two-way tie right now for third place. Megalodon and Plane Crazy both tied with a total of 8 points. Now we've got more Monster Jam action to come, and with 2 competitions down, that means it's time for Monster Jam halftime. So we want to encourage you all, use this time, get up, stretch your legs, get a drink. Definitely check out the Monster Jam merchandise stands. We've got the latest Spin Master diecast trucks and so much more. It's a perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. But as we relax and get our snacks, you definitely have to make your way back to your seats at the end of halftime, because not only do we have Katie Andres, our pit reporter, bringing us the pit report brought to you by Northern Tool Equipment, the scoop on all of our Monster Jam superstars, but we're also going to introduce you to the daredevils of our freestyle motocross team. They'll take to the skies and compete in the best straight competition. That and more Monster Jam action headed your way after halftime. But you guys have heard from me plenty. You've heard from the drivers a little bit too. Keep your eyes right here. You might hear from your friends and family.
the dog is $15,000. See why? Absolutely great.
This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Relive the chaos every week. No delays, no filler. Just pure unfiltered stadium action packed into one epic turbocharged episode. For the action never stops. It's the best of the Stadium Series event full speed. No breaks. This is Monster Jam Fast Track. Watch Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Monster Jam Channel.
Upgrade your Monster Jam event with a VIP experience. Sign your child up for the halftime racer challenge in a mini Monster Jam toy kit with truck race, just like their favorite Monster Jam drivers. Celebrating a birthday, make it even more special with an official shout-out from one of our Monster Jam hosts. And receive a Monster Jam Superstore goodie bag or make a memory that will last with a personalized build of a Monster Jam video game. Visit buildexperiences.com or scan the QR code for details.
Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer, so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting your loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Big stunts and big trucks, Monster Jam. Monster Jam Smash and Bash Tractor RC. Uh-oh, Great Digger crashed. Is this Monster Jam truck totaled? Not this time. You can go from wrecked to repaired. Now bring on the Monster Jam stunts. Conquer obstacles anywhere. Never fear the Monster Jam Smash and Bash. Look, driving while wrecked. Monster Jam wheelie. Wreck, repair, repeat. Monster Jam Smash and Bash Tractor RC. To the show better than
Heck no. Money can't buy happiness. Everyone knows that. But it can get you a professional grade aircraft, along with every other tool you need to rebuild that motorcycle. And when you fire that baby up, it'll make you so happy that brings some sunshine flowing out your tailgate. Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
prepare to get back to the action, out on the track, we've got our big reporter, Katie Andrews, and she's checked in with all of the drivers, gotten us the scoop. And Katie, we're going to talk to you right now. Tell us what's going on in the Monster Jam pits.
Hey, thanks, Keaton. Right now, I'm down in the pits with crew chief of Grade Digger Aldina. Now, the relationship between crew chief and a driver is really like peanut butter and jelly. It's gotta be like this. So far on this series, you've been rolling with Kristen Anderson. Now we've got a new driver, Brandon Arthur, in this seat. What is that like from your perspective when you've got a new driver coming in? Are you totally starting fresh? Does it feel very like a smooth transition? Tell us what that's like.
Yeah, so me and Kristen, we've been working real well, for over a year now. And, she's not doing too well. She's a little sick. So we have Brandon here, and he's great. The transition was smooth. We had a couple things to work out, but it all worked out great. So, he's out here ready to rip and ride through the fire.
Aldina, you never really know what to expect during a competition. You guys are ready in the back for anything. Are there any particular breaks that you see out here that are maybe you look at that and you go, oh, this is going to be challenging, or maybe kind of piques your interest where you can really flex your skills?
Yeah, so main thing out here is planetaries, axles, they lock up, they break. It's something really easy, we got used to fixing. Other things, transmissions, shocks, they're a little longer to take care of, but other than that, it's real smooth.
You're very busy during an event weekend, but then all of our drivers pack up and move to the next city. Talk to me a little bit about what your role looks like during the week and how you're getting these Monster Jam trucks prepared for a whole new track.
Yeah, so Sunday night after the show, we pack up, we get all our stuff together. Monday morning, we hit the next city. So after this, we're going to UNOH, and we're going to unload the trucks Tuesday morning, and we'll just tear all the trucks apart, do maintenance, go over everything we need to. And for Team Grade Digger, we've got to do some shocks. We're going to go through them. So it's going to take a little longer, but we'll get them done, get back together, go to the next city.
All right, well, we'll let you get back to it as you have a very important role. Fans, as you've seen, not a ton of breakage out here on the track today, which is great news. All of our drivers should be ready to fully send it during freestyle. If anything else should change, we'll check back with you in a little bit.
Katie, thank you so much for that update, and of course, a great insight for our Monster Jam fans. We're checking in, though, again, with the St. Jude ambassador of the event. You guys, check this out. Pittsburgh, you did it. Logan Ashline and Sparkle Smash. She was at 0, and you guys brought her back. And not only did you bring her back, but she's winning now again. Could she go? 3 for 3, 3 in a row. I don't know. That's going to be up to you guys. But way to show love to all 8 of our Monster Jam drivers. We love to see it. However, I think the Robbins brothers can use a little more love here, right? Let's heat up the competition. Let's have a little fun. And most importantly, let's raise money for a great cause to help fight the fight of childhood cancer with Monster Jam and St. Jude. Pittsburgh, we're ready to get back to the action out on the track. I'm going to need everybody's help as we welcome the 4 daredevils of our freestyle motocross team. Pittsburgh, give it up for Brendan Reardon, Kenny Haskell, Alex Damlo, and Josh Hedford.
You like the motorcycle?
Well, Pittsburgh, you've been up for superstars on 4 wheels. Now we're bringing it down to 2. Each of our FMS riders is going to make their way around, get a little warmed up for you right now. You can also warm up those vocal cords with them. Then we're going to head into our best trick competition. And finally, we've got a grand finale that you definitely want to be in your seats for. Fans, let's stop the volume right now. Let me hear you make some noise. Making his way first, we've got Brandon Reardon. Second, get nice and loud for Kenny Haskell. Third, in the white, give it up for Alex Damlo. And last but certainly not least, Josh Hedford. If you like what you see, Pittsburgh, make some noise! Oh my goodness! Keep the noise coming! These FMX riders make this look effortless. Pittsburgh, one more time, get loud. Each of our riders making their way to the pod right now. It's time for our best trick competition. They will all have one shot at performing their best trick as they make their way from one side of the arena to the next. Fans, get out your phones and head to judgeszone.com. Just like our Monster Jam drivers, you will place your scores as soon as the ribbon boards turn red. Pittsburgh, are you ready for some more?
Up first, make some noise for Brendan Reardon. Brendan Reardon is from Worcester, Massachusetts. He's got over 24 years of riding experience. He's a 2017 ISDE gold medalist, and today he's throwing down on his Honda CRF 450.
Brandon Reardon, everybody, scoring is now open.
Brendan Reardon, first to go with the pack. Check it out, the Super Good Boosty Action Replay. I mean, Fearless doesn't even cover it, I don't think, but this score will set the bar for the rest of the riders and, of course, for the entire competition. So lock in those scores now, judgeszone.com. And I got the word, we got your official score. Let's check it out. The score for Brendan Reardon is, all right, 6.817. That's going to be the score to beat. Up next, let's hear it for Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is from Boston, Massachusetts, and he's been riding since he was was just 5 years old. He raced motocross, he rode overseas in Japan, Singapore, Argentina, and Brazil, and he's been a part of the Monster Jam family since 2014. Off the track, he's the dad to 2 young boys, but today he throws down on his Yamaha YZ 252 stroke.
Scoring is now open. Let us know what you think of Kenny Haskell.
Kenny Haskell is looking to take that top spot. Check it out. Almost looks like he's in slow motion this time here in the Super Blue Glued to the Action replay. A textbook, perfect backflip in the best train competition right here in the PPG Bates Arena. You got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. Kenny Haskell up against that score to beat. Current final by Bridget Reardon. The score is 6.817. The score for Kenny Haskell is... All right, at 8.918, we have a blue leader. Pittsburgh, I'm gonna need you to make some noise for Alex Damlow. Alex Damlow's from Hutchinson, Minnesota. He's a member of the ATV Big Air Tour crew, where he showcases his skills not only on dirt bikes, but on ATVs as well. He's throwing down today on his Honda Sierra 450.
Scoring is now open for Alex Damlow.
Alex Damlow turned at the heat of the competition. He's got the backflip, he adds in that extra layer of difficulty, and it is not easy. I mean, check this out. Super Glued to the Action replay. So much momentum has to happen. And of course, at the peak of the air, absolute madness by these daredevils. So, we have the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Alex Damlow is... It's an 8.813, which is a great score, but right now, that's good enough for second place. Kenny Haskell holds on with the score to beat. But Pittsburgh, we have one rider left. Make some noise for Josh Hedford! Josh Hedford is from Asheville, North Carolina. He's competed in Nitro Circus and Knights of Games in Europe. He's been riding with Monster Jam for over 4 years. Today he throws down on his Kawasaki 450.
Wow, Pittsburgh, scoring is now open.
You see him right there, absolute madness. Josh Hedford showing off his skills. Taking the win in the best train competition 2 times so far here this weekend. I don't know, it's gonna be up to you guys. Did he do enough to knock out Kenny Haskell? Let's find out now. Kenny Haskell does have the score to beat. It's an 8.918. The score for Josh Hedford is... For the 3rd time here this weekend, your winner of the best trick competition, Josh Hedford.
Well, fans, that does it for our best trick competition, but we are not done yet. It is time for the grand finale. Each of our riders is going to make a train, one after another, flying across this arena. The louder you get, the higher they go. Pittsburgh, let me hear you make some All 4 of our riders making a train. Let's see what they've got up first. Some nice whips out here for you fans. If you want some more, you're going to have to get loud, fans. Making it look easy. Come on, Pittsburgh, I need to hear you. Hedberg, best drink winner, joining me on the pod right now. Josh, for many of us in this crowd, we might not ever get to experience what that is like flying through the air on a bike. Tell us, what's going through your mind in that moment?
Not a lot. No, you're just kind of really focused and everything's in slow motion, honestly. Like everything slows down for me as I'm coming down the ramp, focusing on the landing, and just trying to do the biggest tricks I can for you guys.
This is your third win of the weekend so far. What's been the key to your success?
Oh, a lot of hot yoga. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been stretching for like 30 minutes, so I can limber up and do this stuff.
Good to know. Well, any last words for these fans? Some of them might be looking at you thinking, I want to do that someday.
Yeah, you know, safety is the most important thing. Wear your helmets, boots, knee pads, elbow pads, all the fun stuff, because, you know, the ground's really hard, and you want to make sure you get back up and just keep having fun. So that's the most important part, safety, that fun, and staying focused and listening to your parents.
Fans, give it up one more time for Josh Hedberg, your best trick winner.
Take a look at the PPG overall event leaderboard as we get ready to jump back into the action out on the track, and you can see it. 8 points there for the racing competition, for the two-wheel skills competition as well. Terminal velocity, John Zimmer Jr. sits in that top spot with a total of 6. And Juice Florio in second with a total of 14. And check it out, that two-way tie is still there for third place between Megalodon and Plain Gracie. Gracie Train currently in 5th, Dragon in 6th, Gravedigger in 7th, and Sparkle Smash in 8th. But you see that freestyle road, Pittsburgh, it's completely open. That means there's still an opportunity for each one of our drivers to score points, and that's coming up soon in the freestyle competition. Now in this competition of the year, last opportunity to score our Monster Jam Superstars at judgesopenup.com. And remember, in freestyle, we want to see a culmination of all of the cool stuff we've seen so far. We want speed, we want two-wheel moves, we want those technical moves, combinations, and of course, that Monster Jam wow factor. So, have your smartphones ready. Freestyle is hitting the track soon. Never too late to join at judgesope.com.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for another opportunity for one of our special Monster Jam fans to maybe win a prize. This is Brooklyn, everybody. Can we say, hi, Brooklyn? Can you wave to Pittsburgh? Yeah. All right, so you have the opportunity to win a prize. But you're going to have to earn it. First, I want to ask you something, right? So, what's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Sparkle Smash.
Oh, do we got any Sparkle Smash fans in the house? Yeah! How many times have you been to Monster Jam? 2 times. 2 times? So you're like an expert now. You know like all of the trucks?
Yeah.
Of course. And who brought you here today?
My dad.
Your dad? Can you say thanks, Dad?
Thank you, Dad.
He's sitting right over here. All right. Are you warmed up? You ready to play this game? You ready for this competition? Okay, so here's the way it's gonna work. You have to name as many pizza toppings as you can in 15 seconds. I'm gonna let one of the drivers go first. If you can beat his score, you walk away with the prize. Sound good?
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see who we got. I think we've got Montana Robbins.
Cheese, sausage, pineapple, bacon, broccoli,
Montana Robbins, what are we doing putting broccoli on a pizza? And you know what? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you ready to take him down? All right, let's put the clock up on the board. Here we go. We gotta make it official. We gotta make sure that you have your time as well. It's your dad's birthday too? Oh my gosh! Okay, really quick, can you say happy birthday, Dad?
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday! All right, let's lock in. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Olives, spinach, mushrooms, bacon, pineapple, broccoli, cheese,
check this out. Boom! Your very own Megalodon, a Loop of Doom, brought to you by Monster Jam, brought to you by a Spin Master. You seem pretty excited. Is this pretty cool?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna celebrate. If you guys want your own Spin Master playset, visit local retailers near you. But this one is Brooklyn's. Make some noise one more time! All right, well, that was one of the cutest things we ever got to do. Shout out to Brooklyn for participating. But now I want to get the whole arena involved. So this next thing is called the Monster Jam Wheel of Cams. I'm going to need your help. So on the count of 3, I'm going to need the whole arena to say, spin that wheel. On the count of 3, spin that wheel. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, snap. All right. They made me do it. It's the Flex Cam!
Don't be intimidated by Carlos's muscles, Pittsburgh. You show them what you got too. There we go.
One more time. 1, 2, 3, spin that wheel. Oh, you know what to do. It's the dance cam. Get up out of your seat and show me your moves. Fans, you guys are some of the funnest people around. Thanks for hanging out with us. Look at this superstar, make some noise! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. All right, well, somehow I'm gonna have to transition into more Monster Jam action. Hey, I'm gonna need your guys' help. Go ahead and take out your flashlights. Turn on those flashlights. Follow my lead as we intro this next competition. Pittsburgh, lights up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Keep it going. Follow the beat. Keep that energy going. It's Logan Ashline, Sparkle Smash. Ladies and gentlemen, scoring is open.
Nothing says it's time to party like Logan Ashline. She launches that confetti cannon, spreading pink confetti all over this freestyle track. She's gonna make sure everybody knows exactly where she was this Saturday night. That was tearing up the track right here in the PPG Paints Arena. There's nothing better than watching Logan get more confident out on that track. That was a mean freestyle run, and I can't wait to see what those scores are. We've got your scores officially locked in. It's a 7.097. That's gonna be the score to beat.
I think confetti was cool.
Big confetti launch all over this track. She's gonna make sure everybody who hits that track knows that Sparkle Smash was there first. But Logan Ashline kicking off the freestyle competition, setting the bar high with some really big air from that 12,000-pound unicorn. I don't know anywhere else you can see a unicorn do that Pittsburgh, only happening here at Monster Jam.
Monster Jam fans, coming up next, Triton Robbins in freestyle run from Triton Robbins. Scoring is open.
Some huge air to end that run by Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. And I think this is the only place that you can see a train that actually flies. We got horsepower, we got all of the things here in that freestyle run, but it is a run that has structure. It's a smart run. He manages time and space. So let's see what you guys thought of the run. We got the scores locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is a 7.016. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Monster Jam fans, as we move on through our freestyle competition, we get closer to crowning a winner. But we are only minutes away from crowning the winner of our St. Jude Ambassador. So check this out. You guys have done it again, Pittsburgh. We got love for each one of our 8 drivers here. But check this out. Look how close it is between John Zimmer and Megalodon and Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. We're building rivalries. Logan Ashline has been able to take that St. Jude Ambassador title home twice so far. Will she do it again? Or will Megalodon stop her in her tracks? Your dollar could make the difference. Scan that QR code because in just a few minutes, we'll announce that St. Jude Ambassador of the
It's time.
Pittsburgh! Do you like what you see?
That's a 10 right there,
Cody
right?
Associate and Dragon absolutely throwing it down.
Man, oh man, Pittsburgh, I hope nobody blinked during that freestyle run. Because if you did, maybe you missed that speedy approach to that Morgan and Morgan backflip. Absolute madness laid down by Cody Associate and Dragon. Throws a piece of that truck to the fans, and of course we got that score locked in. Let's check it out. He's up against that score being held by Sparkle Smash. It's a 7.097. The score for Cody Associate and Dragon is... That's right, Pittsburgh. 9.217. You better believe that takes him to the top of the leaderboard, leading the pack in the freestyle competition. Take a look at that super glued to the action replay right there. I mean, truly, you blink and you might miss it. Absolute madness by Cody Associate. So much confidence has to be inside of that driver for them to approach that ramp, that backflip ramp with such speed. He is one of the fastest guys in all of Monster Jam for a reason. He secures his top spot in the freestyle competition with a high score of 9.217. Clear the waters, Pittsburgh. It's John Zimmer in Megalodon.
one more time. Put your fins together for John Zimmer in Megalodon. Less than 20 seconds left. QR code is up. Scoring is open.
John Zimmer in Megalodon, and there's nothing like the flow of the freestyle runs by John Zimmer. Might be those years behind the wheel in the cabs of these Monster Jam trucks, but he's throwing it all down right here for Team Megalodon. We've got the scores officially locked for John Zimmer. The score is, it's a 7.478. Right now, that's good enough for second place.
What did that guy do?
One thing we're seeing a lot of, which is really great here in the freestyle competition in Pittsburgh, is the ability for these drivers to fill that entire freestyle clock. That means they're checking in with the truck, they're checking in with the track, pushing it to the limits, but keeping it within the bounds of what that freestyle run will allow. John Zimmer's a perfect example. Years he's got behind the wheel, the most seat time of all the drivers here in the series, and you can see it there with that full freestyle run, filling the clock, and of course that great score. He looks like a little kid on the playground out there. There's so much thinking and a lot that goes into it. But we're ready for our next competitor. Time to clear the tarmac. It's Montana Robbins in Lane Crazy. Man, oh man, Pittsburgh, we heard you when he stopped on those two PPG tires. A two-wheel movement freestyle is my favorite thing to see. We love when those drivers can add in those crazy maneuvers. I know you all love to see it, because I can hear you, Pittsburgh. When he popped that plane up on two tires, you guys went crazy. Let's see, though, if the scores did the same thing. We got your scores officially locked. Let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in a Plane Crazy is... It's a 7.974. That's a great score right now.
Fixing the ramp for him so he can do a flip, baby.
As we move on throughout that freestyle competition, I told you moments ago we have the St. Jude ambassador of the event. Pittsburgh, I'm proud to say we have it. Should we do a drum roll? Can I get a little drum roll here? Your St. Jude ambassador of the event is... It's John Zimmer in Megalodon. Absolute madness. After that run, it is completely understandable. And it's just such a close race between Megalodon and Sparkle Smash, almost a tie here for this win. But it does go home with Megalodon. We want to thank each and every one of you who donated. You can leave here today knowing you didn't have fun, but you also made a difference for families affected by childhood cancer. And if you didn't get the chance, it's never too late. Go ahead and scan that QR code, donate today, and make an impact with Monster Jam in St. Jude.
Who's next? got 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got the good ones left. Terminal Velocity, Gravedigger, El Toro.
Representando 25 años de una de las drogas más populares en todo Monster Jam. Un aplauso en Loco.
Pittsburgh, I don't speak a whole lot of Spanish, but I do speak horsepower. I think you guys do too. Absolute madness from MJ Solorio. I think the cleanest, the biggest, the highest backflip we've seen so far here this weekend. A mean run. He's up against that current score to meet right now, held by Cody Soucier in the Dragon. It's a score of a 9.217. The score for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco is... What a close call at 9.258. That's enough to take the lead. El Toro Loco takes the top spot, leading the freestyle pack with that insane run up against some tough competition. I know that's a win that's got to feel pretty good, but it's not a competition win just yet. We got more Monster Jam freestyle coming up. Will anyone be able to outrun? You saw how high that backflip went. You saw how clean that was, and you scored it straight to the top. I hear you, Pittsburgh. You're ready. It's Brandon Arthur in Gravedigger. machine, and that's exactly what he did with his freestyle run. He's showing you guys exactly how he pushes into that ragged edge. We got your scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Brandon Arthur in the Gravedigger is an 8.760. A solid score right now, good enough for third place. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of that run. Brandon Arthur making great use of that track. We see him hit nearly every on, and he does so with a heavy foot on that throttle, and that's what we love to see here in the freestyle competition. Nobody's letting anyone walk away with an easy win. There's that crazy singing, that one wheel movement. Oh my God. One PPG tire. Somebody tell him he can stay on all four if he wants. No way, he's pushing into that ragged edge, but we've got one truck remaining in the freestyle competition. Pittsburgh, you know who it is. Make some noise. John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Pittsburgh, did you see the backflip? I'm up here speechless, I gotta be honest, because I don't know if, I can count here, Pittsburgh. We didn't see one, we didn't see two, we saw three Morgan and Morgan backflips right here in Monster Jam Freestyle. And let me tell you, they're throwing down for your energy. We've got the scores locked in. It's a nail-biting moment for these drivers, and of course for our Monster Jam fans. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is, it's a 9.091. Insanely high, but somehow only enough for third place. Pittsburgh, I hear you loud and clear, but that means your freestyle winner is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. And with that freestyle win, he also takes the overall event championship. MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Man, oh man, this competition was a tough one. It came down to a tie determined by their freestyle scores. That would take the win, and today it's MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco, to take that win and hold that trophy.
Fans, I'm standing by with El Toro Loco's MJ Solorio. I wish the fans could have seen your face back there when we had that last backflip from Zimmer Jr. You were screaming, you got down on the floor at one point. Are you at all surprised to be up here?
Honestly, whatnot. I'm very surprised to be up here. I know Johnny was going to throw down a burner. I had no idea he was going to come out for that backflip, but hey, he had that clean sweep in his pocket. I don't blame him at all. We're in a points chase, and he's just coming out, trying to come out with a win, just like I am. I think I got the luck on the draw on that one. Johnny, not gonna lie to you, buddy. You should have had that win, dude. You aired that sucker out a lot. But hey, I'll take the points, and I'll take the wins where I can get them. A todos mi gente, eso fue para ustedes, gigantes. Yo soy el único latino aquí este fin de semana. Representando a todos ustedes y todos ellos que tienen un sueño, que sí se puede. Pittsburgh, this is my second year here. This afternoon and last night were not my night. We were getting taken out in the first round of racing, not doing hot two-wheel skills. I said, you know what, it's time to keep ourselves on a Saturday night. I told y'all during trackside we were coming out of the bucket shoots hot, and we lived up to that, man. Get home safe, and we'll see you next time.
Big congratulations to MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. He has taken that overall event win in a crazy event. That means he's one step closer to that automatic bid to Monster Jam World Finals. Carlos, I think you and I were going just as ballistic as the Pittsburgh Monster Jam fans during that freestyle.
We saw 3 forward backflips in one arena event. I don't know if that's ever happened in my Monster Jam career. Every once in a while you'll see 2, but 3. Oh my gosh, if that run from Johnson Jr. got him 3rd place in freestyle. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm too lost.
Alright, El Toro Loco.
We'll be tuning into the YouTube for sure. We're going to scrub back and watch all of that again, and you guys can too. We want to thank you so much, Pittsburgh. These 3 backflips, the performance from all 8 of our drivers is a testament to that energy that you bring right in here to the PPG Paints Arena. We want to thank all of you for coming out, whether you tuned into the live stream or joined us live right in Pittsburgh. We couldn't have done this event without you. Make sure you head over to monsterjam.com to get your results, tickets, digital content, and of course, to book your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals. Stop by the merch stands, grab a Spin Master toy on your way out. And we want to thank everybody for coming to the event on behalf of the entire team, our pit reporter, Katie Andrews. Of course, this is Carlos Sparks. I'm Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.
We don't say he counts it. We say, are you doing whatever you want?
You have to be like, such a great job. Further, like,
Not exactly. That's you have to listen. I just we're wrong. It's just the first step to everything.
it's like, I remember
And I kind of got in some heat because I returned my client the local fee that I signed up for. What the other day? He said, well, he went into effect on 19. I said, well, what did you learn about it? He said, that this is so what? It's Barb? No, it's the company. I didn't involve Barb. This is with my office manager.